Hello, hello, welcome. We will be getting started in just a few minutes.
Nobody else is coming?
Hello, hello. Thank you guys for joining us on Zoom. We will be getting started in just a second. We're going to give people a chance to get in and get settled. Hello to our Zoomers that are online. Are you guys able to see the presentation? You can either put it in the chat or you can answer. I just want to make sure you can see the presentation that we're seeing.
Yes, I can see. Thank you.
Oh,
This is
okay.
Marcia.
All right. Thanks, Marsha. Yeah. Sorry. Hi. That's fine. All right, we are waiting on our last couple of guests coming in, and then we'll get started shortly. All right, welcome. And you heard on these lights. Welcome, everybody. Today, we're going to be talking about the lymphatic system. So welcome to our lymphatic flow workshop. We're going to be talking about how the lymphatic system, whether operating correctly or incorrectly, how it affects your body, how it affects how you move, how you feel, how you heal. And we're going to be talking about what the lymphatic system is and how important it is to us. Google. Oh, turn the radio on. All right. So the lymphatic system is also known as the sewer system of your body. Yes, the sewer system of your body. And it is one of the least known and very neglected parts of the body. So your body is bathed in is bathed in lymphatic fluid. 90% of that is water, 10% is waste and hormones. That's 15 liters. So how many liters is in a gallon? You didn't know you were gonna have a test today, huh? So let's say 4 liters in a gallon. If 4 liters in a gallon, so we're looking at 4 gallons of lymphatic fluid going through your body right now. That's 3 times the amount of your blood. And if you were to stretch out your lymphatic system, it would wrap around the earth 4 times. So all that's inside your body, right? It is colorless and it circulates only in one direction, which we're going to talk about some ways to help circulate. And that's why we get pooling. That's why we get swelling, is because it only goes in one direction. And it consists of over 700 lymph clusters. So throughout the body are different sewage plants, right? That are meant to flush the lymphatic system, flush the waste products out of the body, that can be compromised. There's over 1 million nodes, and a third of that is from your neck up. So think of all that goes around the earth 4 times. Now, I don't know about you. I haven't been around the earth 1 time yet, fully. And it took me 15 hours in a flight to go to the other side of the world, right? So a third of that is from your neck up. So imagine if you have a third of going around the earth 4 times from your neck up. If you have, again, lymphatic issues, that's going to affect your memory, how you think, brain fog, different things like that. There's a connection between your immune system and your immune system and your lymphatic system. So the Peyer's patch, which is one of the main lymphatic ducts in the body, is responsible for 70% of your immune system. So again, if that is compromised, that's why we have autoimmune diseases. That's why we have chronic illnesses. That's why I just don't feel good, and I keep this cold. I've had this cold forever. I've had this ache. I've had RA. I've had OA. I've had all these issues forever because 70% of your immune system is dependent upon your lymphatic system. So if you have a gut problem, you probably have a lymphatic problem. If you have circulatory problems, you have a lymphatic problem. If you are inflamed, any type of itises. How many of us in here have an itis? You probably have a lymphatic. Right. You probably have a lymphatic drainage problem. So the lymphatic system is out of balance due to several reasons. Nutrient deficiencies, our wonderful food that we have here in America, which is mostly processed, and lack of physical activity. And so below is just a list of diseases. If you've ever had any of these, like we talked about before, your lymphatic system is probably compromised. So if you have unexplained injuries, I was just walking and now my ankle hurts. I don't know what happened. Or I don't go to the bathroom the normal amounts of time a day. You probably have a lymphatic system problem. Even if you have, which most people don't think about, is psoriasis, eczema, different skin diseases are also linked to your lymphatic system because your skin, right, covers your entire body. If once your lymphatic system shuts down, slows down, your body's goal is to still get rid of it. So how does it get rid of it? Through the skin, because it can't flush out the regular way. So it's going to start coming out through the skin, which will show up in different and various skin diseases or issues. You got chronic fatigue, depression, food sensitivities. So a lot of people, oh, I am gluten sensitive, or I can't eat, I don't eat meat, or I don't eat things with whatever in it. A lot of that can also be because of the lymphatic system. If you have frequent colds, flus, swelling in the hands and feet, if you have sinus infections, high blood pressure, because if your lymphatic system is not flowing properly, then the circulatory system has to work harder to combat the extra fluid in the body, which tends to lead to a higher blood pressure. You have diabetes, metabolic system issues, premenopause, menopause, those things, all of those things are usually linked to a slowing or a deficiency in your lymphatic system. So let's talk about your cardiovascular system. That's the one everybody knows, right? Your heart, veins, blood vessels. So this shows you how the lymphatic system and the circulatory system work together. So this green here, this is the lymphatic system. These are nodes, which you'll see in another picture. So the heart pumps blood goes through, and the lymphatic system is supposed to exchange with the circulatory system, the excess fluid from the cells and the tissues, and push it out so that it can be drained out with the circulatory system. If it's not, again, functioning like it should, then we're going to have that swelling. We're going to have diseases. If you can see right here, we were talking about their one-way valves. So it's only flowing one way. So we have to do things to assist in that flowing, which is why I talked about exercise as being one of the things that helps the lymphatic system. So your lymphatic system, it transports proteins back to the blood. It reduces the acidity in your blood, and it's a buffering system. When your lymphatic system is sluggish, then the cardiovascular system has to work harder, like we mentioned with the high blood pressure. It helps to maintain the fluid levels in your body. So it collects excess fluid and drains it from the cells and the tissues so that it can return to the bloodstream and out. It absorbs fats from your digestive tract, including your intestines. It collects fats and proteins and pushes those. So if you're someone who's trying to lose weight and you find that, oh, it's just so hard for me to kind of get over the hump, that could be, again, a lymphatic issue because it's not absorbing the fat when you're doing the work and doing the exercising. The lymphatic system is a big part, again, of your immune system, and it releases lymphocytes or white blood cells. Have we heard of white blood cells? Yeah, and they are very important in our health and our immune. So if our lymphatic system is slowed down, we're not going to be releasing those white blood cells, which we need to destroy bacteria and viruses, which again is why if you're always sick or you always have some type of issue, it's probably associated with deficiency in the lymphatic system. It transports and removes waste from your body as well. So it's a giant filter. So we can see here, this green, this is our lymphatic system. There's a lot here under the arms, through the neck, carotid artery area, neck, ears, face, eyes, armpit, elbows, throughout the gut or throughout the torso, in the inguinal area, the Peyer's patch we were talking about. It's right through here, the abdominal area. All of these, as we said, wraps around the world 4 times your individual lymphatic system. This is just going to talk about, and you all have this if you want to read over. I'm going to kind of skip through this, but this is just tells you the different parts of the body, the organs that we know that play a part in the lymphatic system, like the thymus, the spleen, the tonsils. Have you ever got swelling right here under your neck and it's hard to swallow, right? And you're like, and that's usually when you're also sick or you also have something else going on. And that's because those lymphatic systems right here under your neck are affected and they get swollen. And so, because they're trying to do the work, so they're working a little bit over to try to help you fight that illness. Bone marrow has plays a part in the lymphatic system, the Peyer's patch, which we talked about earlier. So it destroys bacteria in the intestines and your appendix. So now we're going to talk about ways that you can help your lymphatic system. One is berries, maybe, if it comes up. Let's see. Berries. There we go. Look, just believe me, that's a picture of berries. It may not come up, but believe me, no. So berries, they contain phytochemicals that help have a strong antioxidant effect. So they help the lymphatic system. Cranberries, broccoli, garlic, greens, organ meats, yay, like liver and those things. So I'm going to do everything else except for the organ meat because yes, but organ meat is loaded with vitamins and minerals for mitochondrial function. We have different teas that you can do: green tea, peppermint tea, echinacea, ginger, turmeric, white tea, high quality water. So sometimes you may have to test your water and see if it, we don't want to, oh, I'm drinking a lot of water, but you're drinking water if you're like on a well or different things like that, that may not have the appropriate nutrients. It may have some other bad things in it. So we want to make sure we're getting high quality water. Bee pollen, which is loaded with copper and B vitamins, avocados, good source of fat and energy. So they help with detoxification and the digestive system. Extra virgin olive oil, which is healthy for the cardiovascular system and circulation for the lymph. So any of these that you can get in throughout the day, several times a day, that's just going to help you keep a healthy lymphatic system. Things that will not help your lymphatic system. So we talked about processed foods earlier, and that is a lot of what's available today, right? Conventionally raised meats. So, they have farm raised, grass fed type meats. That's what you want to tend to look for. Conventional dairy. So again, that falls along the lines with the conventionally raised meats. Regular vegetable oil, you can substitute that with the olive oil. If you have a low protein diet, because protein, so sometimes people are like, oh, I'm vegan or vegetarian, which nothing's wrong with that, but you still want to make sure you're getting in proteins, because the proteins, which can be in nuts and beans and other things like that, are the building blocks, and they help with the lymphatic system. So we need proteins. If we're insufficient in fluid, so because the lymphatic system is made up of 90% water, we need more water. So as we tend to drink, and who knows the amount of water that you should have?
8 glasses a day.
No. Okay, that would be the same answer. You should actually have half of your body weight. So 64 is only good if you are 128 pounds. Yeah. 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 So if you're 128 pounds, go with those 8 glasses.
So I don't.
You're okay? All right. Well, you're okay. So that's the minimum we should be drinking of water a day.
Be working, I'll always be in the bathroom.
Eventually, your body will adapt, but in the beginning, yes, you will be going to the bathroom. But that's the minimum amount of water. So we're probably insufficient in our water, would we say?
Yes.
Yes, which is why our lymphatic system is,
Like
again,
I have 64 ounces, no matter what I do.
oh, you can only have 64 ounces
Yeah,
of liquids.
right.
All right.
Yeah, it's because of my heart.
We'll put a pin in that one. Because we'll put a pin in that one. Okay, well, so sugar, artificial sweeteners, high fructose corn syrup, caffeine and alcohol, table salt. All of these will slow down your lymphatic system. Who had some coffee today? Yeah, we just slowed down our lymphatic system, and mostly because it dehydrates you. Someone raised their hand. Okay, hold on. Let's see. We have a question. Yes. If you want to unmute and ask your question. Can we drink mushroom coffee? Mushroom coffee is probably better than regular coffee, because it doesn't have the caffeine in it. And so the caffeine is what is not good for you. All right. Table salt. So if you have like Himalayan salt, there's Hawaiian salt, there's Celtic salt I just found out about last week. There's a bunch of different salts that have minerals in them that are better than just table salt because table salt doesn't have any nutrients or minerals. Again, we talked about how our currently processed foods is low on minerals and nutrients that our body needs. So some of those other salts will help to replenish the body, which will help with the lymphatic system. Some other ways we can help improve our lymphatic system is moving, walking, exercises, abdominal breathing. So making sure let's do a little yeah, exercise. My goodness. All right, we're gonna take our hand, put it over a belly button. You can do both, you can do one, and we're gonna inhale and try to push your belly button out. And then we're gonna exhale, bring your belly button to your spine. Inhale, belly button goes out, exhale, belly button to your spine. Inhale, exhale. And as we're exhaling, we should feel that contraction in the abs. So we're now moving those abdominal muscles, engaging them, and that's going to help stimulate the lymphatic system to move. Exercising, whether you're up and moving, we're going to talk about different ways of exercising in the next few slides, but getting up and moving as much as possible, sitting as less as possible. Even if you have to set a timer on your watch, I'm going to sit for an hour, or every time if you're watching TV, once the show ends and the next one comes on, that's going to be my time to get up and get moving and walk around to do something. So there's ways you can just set 10, 20 minutes to exercise, or you can build the exercise incrementally throughout your day. But we want to get moving. And look at there, a trampoline. A trampoline and a vibration board is really helpful. Now, you don't have to be like this lovely lady here who's doing the splits on the trampoline. You can simply just go up and down. If you don't have a trampoline, you can simply just go up and down, heel raises, right? That will help too, because we talked about how those vibration plate, we'll get to that too. But we talked about earlier how the lymphatic system has those one-way valves. In the lower extremities, the one-way is down. There's not valves that come back up. So as they go down and they sit there, the fluid, the waste just sits there in our legs, which is why you see people who have swelling around the ankles, those who have to wear compression stockings and things like that, because the lymphatic flow flows down, but they're not doing anything to get it back up, right? Get it back up to the heart or into the circulatory system so it can be flushed out through either the circulatory system or the urinary system. So we have to help those, we have to help get the fluid back up. And that's what you can do with heel raises. That's what you can do with walking. That's what you can do with just getting up and getting moving, because it's going to circulate more oxygen into the tissue. Where there's oxygen, it's going to decrease the possibility of disease. It's going to provide you an increase in G-force. So as we talked about, the lymphatic system, everything flows down. Gravity pulls things down. We have to get it back up. So by doing those things, those exercises that we talked about, those two are something you don't have to have equipment for, right? You could just go up and down, you can walk, you can sit, you can pump your ankles, you can circle around with your ankles, but getting moving is also going to help strengthen the musculoskeletal system. So we got to increase that return back to the heart. Moving is going to aid in lymphatic circulation, right? Because as we talked about, one-way valves, we need to get them going in the other direction. It's going to improve your resting metabolic rate. So you're going to burn more calories after you exercise. You're going to increase your activity of the red bone marrow. So increase production of red blood cells. You're going to improve the brain's responsiveness to the vestibular apparatus in the inner ear. So it's going to improve your balance. The more you move equals better balance. The more you move, you're going to breathe better. You're going to be able to, even doing those abdominal breathing exercises that we just did, that's going to increase your capacity, your lung capacity. It's going to improve your circulation. It's going to encourage collateral circulation of all of not just the lymphatic system, but the circulatory system as well. It's going to strengthen your heart and other muscles, and it's going to help improve coordination and the proprioceptors in the joints. So a lot of times when I'm working with clients, I say, hey, I need you to straighten your feet. And they're standing like this. Like they are straight. I was like, okay, well, just take a look at them. They're like, oh, they're not straight. So we tend to lose our proprioception, which is knowing where your body is in space without having to look at it. So if I do this, I know my hand is between my shoulder blades because I just put it there. But when you have a decrease in proprioception, you may say, oh, my hand is between my shoulder blades because you don't know where it is without looking. So the more we move, the more we're going to improve that proprioception between the joints, because it's the joints that should feel where you are and be able to send that signal back to your brain to tell you what's going on in your body without having to look. As we age, that's something that we tend to lose. So the more we're moving, that's going to help improve that and make that better. Moving for more than 20 minutes increases mitochondria count within the muscles. So it improves endurance, improves muscle strength, it improves circulation, it improves brain activity and responsiveness when we move. So is it important to move?
Yeah.
Yes, yes. However we do it, whatever we do, gotta get moving. Vibration board, that's something that's been kind of popular lately. There's been a lot of posts or text or whatever, people getting a vibration board. We offer it here, and here's some of the reasons why the vibration board helps lymphatic flow. It helps with the muscle contraction. So basically, the vibration board helps you cheat if you don't want to move. So I know we all want to get moving. However, the vibration board is the way that helps the body gain all the things without actually doing the work. So I like it, but I don't like it, right? I'll say that. It's always good to move. But the vibration board will help with muscle contractions. It's going to help improve your circulation. It is going to help you move without having to strain, as we talked about. People who are sedentary have a lot of pain. The vibration board provides a gentle way to get the body to move so that you're gaining all of the benefits of the previous slide without having to, I got to walk outside every day in the rain for, 20 minutes. It's going to help reduce swelling, inflammation. It's going to help detox the body, which will help support the immune system. So that's why the vibration board is an option. The trampoline, again, we saw the lady doing the split earlier. That will also help in lymphatic flow. And so now we're going to have Shirley come up and she's going to teach you some techniques you can do to help support your lymphatic system to get it to move. So just to recap before she starts, we talked about things to help your lymphatic system. What was one thing you can do to help your lymphatic system? Exercise, yes. What's the other thing you can do?
Drink more food.
Drink more fluids. That's right. And can someone give me one food?
Berries.
Berries. All right. Okay. So those are things you could do on your own to help improve your lymphatic system. And Shirley is going to go over some self-lymphatic. So hold on. I need to stop share and I need to turn this. So no, you're going to step over here. All right. Shirley's going to introduce herself while I work the computer.
Hi, I'm Shirley. I'm an occupational therapist, and I also do lymphatic drainage massages at the clinic. But one home exercise that you can do is first you're gonna start with your clavicle or your,
Oh, not yet. Not yet. Not there yet.
oh, you,
Not there yet. Hold on.
oh, you're still working.
Yes, I'm trying to stop sharing. Or let me.
So,
I know, right? That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Don't start yet. For my people on Zoom, can you see Shirley? Someone can just say yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, you can go, Shirley. Then.
Okay. Hi, I'm Shirley. I'm an occupational.
Oh, no, you don't have to
therapist,
start that part over.
And
You can just go, you can start from,
Oh, okay.
yeah, thanks.
so I want to teach you some home exercises you can do to help facilitate the movement of the lymphatic system, or at least the flow of the lymphatic system. And you want to remember these in orders, and there's a handout in your package that has a man on it. Let me put up this way quick. And it's the one with the man in the corner here. He has numbers on his body. Okay, so the first one we're gonna start with is our collarbone. Now, you wanna go above the collarbone. So can everybody find their collarbone? So you're gonna take your fingers and you're gonna go above the collarbone and below the collarbone. So I'm right above my collarbone and my thumb is below my collarbone. Or you can take two fingers and go this way. I tend to do it this way. And then you're gonna rub 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now be mindful that you have to do these in order because our lymphatic system works in a united way. So we have to get the blood to flow. We have to open up the furthest pipe, or I should say the nearest pipe or main pipe, to keep the lymphatic system flowing. So that's going to be your collarbone. Once you've done your collarbone 10 times, you're going to do the ears. So we can take our fingers and do this up and down 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you can see, I have one finger behind and one finger in front of the ear.
Move your hair. We can't see.
Okay,
And then-
so front and back of the ear. And you're gonna rub that 10 times. And it's not harsh because the lymphatic system is right up under the skin. Okay? Now, the third place you want to go is the armpit. So here we have what we call our pec muscle. So we're gonna put our fingers in the armpit and we're gonna grab this pec muscle and we're gonna pull. And that's 10 pulls. So everything is done in numbers of 10. And if you feel any tenderness when you do it, you probably have blockage. Anytime you feel discomfort in the area that you're rubbing, you probably have a blocked lymphatic node where the fluid can't get through. So if you do one arm, you have to do the other side. So let's do 10 pulls on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you really want to pinch in there, especially this muscle. Okay, and the other one was what we call the Peyer's patch. That's going to be on the left side of the body. And so you're gonna go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down 10 times. Then we have another one right between the belly button and the bottom of the sternum. So if we find the belly button and the bottom of the sternum, we're gonna go to the middle part, wherever that middle is, and we're just gonna do 10 circles there. Remember, every spot that you do are 10 circles. And then when we leave there, we're going to go to what we call the inguinal parts, and that is right here between legs. You will probably have to stand or bring your legs apart if you're seated, and you're going to rub in here 10 times. Now,
Sure.
the last part is going to be behind the knee. So you want to hit this right here. And we're going to rub this 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, then we're going to go back through. We can go back through, and we're going to go back to where we first started, which is the collarbone, and we're going to tap that 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Where's the second place? Behind the ears and in front of the ears. We're going to tap that on both sides. Then we're going to go to the armpit. It's like we're cupping. Cup 10 times. Then we're going to go to that Pyre's patch on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to go to the one right between above the navel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to go here in the inguinal part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one behind the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And so when we do that, after you do that, that's a good time to go through and do our heel pumps. If we don't have the vibration board, if we don't have the, what do you call the rebounder thing? Trampoline. Okay. So if you want to refer back to that, remember it's on this page. Or the other thing you can do is you can come into Anointed Hands and have a lymphatic drain massage where we not only open up those pipes, but we push the fluid and get it to flowing so that we can get rid of some of our pain, so we can get rid of some of the swelling in the body. We can get some of these knots that are in our arms and legs that's causing us to have pain. And then ease some of the inflammation of our diseases. As Jamaica was talking about earlier, arthritis, diabetes, any types of aches or pains or condition you have in the body, all are affected by the lymphatic system. And why? Because that is our immune system. Okay, any questions, anyone? Okay. Thank you.
Thanks, Shirley. All right, I'm gonna go back to sharing the screen. You guys can see.
So lymphatic massage, better than a regular massage?
Okay,
No.
it depends on how what you're looking to get out of. Usually massages deal with mostly the muscles and the fluid in the muscles.
Right, so
We're
there are
talking about the immune system.
two different
So
types of
that's two-
massages.
That's two different types.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
well,
would say I get one from Sherman once a week, and it's more like a technical massage than
Yeah.
a relaxing,
Yeah,
spa massage.
Yeah.
yeah. It feels like you've had a massage, but
it
you're
does,
influencing the
but
immune system,
it's-
making yourself healthier.
Right.
Yes,
the goal is different,
yes.
right? So for the lymphatic massage, what we're trying to do is decrease the lymph in your body. We're trying to flush the body. in a traditional massage, they're trying to relax the muscles. So it's not better or worse, it's just two completely different things. Yeah. You're welcome. So with some of the techniques that she talked about, we're going to do it for short time frames. We don't want to overstimulate it. So once you do the 10, you could do that a couple of times a day, but you don't want to just be an hour later, you're still tapping. You want to make sure that you do fast and light. So it doesn't, right? We're not smacking ourselves. We're not making somebody think we've gotten abused. So it should be fast and then light. The brushes should be faster and a little deeper, right? So tapping at first and then a little bit deeper with the brushing. Deeper spiral circulation. So remember, light with the tapping, everything else, or if you do the circles, that can be a little bit firmer. You want to follow tapping and brushing, and you want to do it towards the heart. So she did the cupping. When you can, as another option, because you did tapping, right? And then you can brush or swipe, right, towards the heart. So if we're here and we're swiping, you want to go up, right, up. So that, again, we're trying to stimulate those valves that are only going one way to go back towards the heart. And not too much pressure because we don't want to hurt the valves. And we always end with movement. So as she said, after you get finished doing that, that's when we want to get up, start moving, start doing the heel raises, go for a walk, even if it's inside, back and forth, down the hallway. You don't want to have any tenderness, right? Or pain if you're doing it. You can check yourself as well to see if you've noticed, oh, this was really tender when I did it before, but now it's easing up, it's not as bad or sore. And make sure we pay attention to the order that you're doing those. And it says incorporate large leg muscles, so right, especially calves with the heel raises or with walking. You want to make sure that we're really working, or you can walk and lift, right? If you feel like your balance is bad, you have a hallway, you can do that, right? Down the hallway, you can hold on, or you can hold on to the countertop, a wall, anything like that. All right, so here what we do is called the extract lymphatic drainage because we're canceling the toxins, we're releasing toxins, and we're trying to accelerate the cellular transformation. So different again from a regular massage, we're focusing in on the lymphatic system itself to flush it of toxins and to accelerate the cellular changes so the body's able to do more of that on its own, what it should be doing more naturally. Remember, shouldn't be painful. Look for puffiness, for swelling, for edema, tenderness. There may be some tenderness over the main areas. One thing you want to pay attention to is your left side. You can see here, the left side is most of our lymphatic system is held on the left side of the body. So we really want to make sure we're working that. So just like when you take your blood pressure, you do it on the left side. Ideally, you should do it on the left side. This is more accurate if you're taking your blood pressure on your left arm. Our heart is on the left side. So our lymphatic system is going to be more affected or makes up more of the left side, the drainage of the ducts. There's other services that we offer here that promotes lymphatic flow. Shirley, do you want to grab the So there's other things that can help with the lymphatic flow. The PEMF is a service that we offer, which helps with lymphatic flow, cellular detox. The sauna helps to improve the lymphatic system. It will help detox the body, which will offload the lymphatic system, the work that the lymphatic system has to do. The ionic foot detox, that helps the lymphatic system because it's pulling the toxins out through the water. The vibration board, which we talked about earlier, compression boots. What compression boots is basically you're putting your feet or legs in a in a zipper boot that comes all the way up to here. And because the lymphatic system only flows one way, which is down, the compression of the lymphatic boot or the compression boots flushes everything up. So it's almost like it compresses here, the feet, the ankle, the calves, the thighs, the groin, and then it starts back over at the feet, the ankle, the calves, the thighs, the groin. So it's actually facilitating that pumping sensation, encouraging it to go back up to the heart. Cupping helps with lymphatic drainage, craniosacral therapy, myofascial, neurofascial processing, and the lymphatic drainage that we offer here. So those are some things that we do here at the clinic to help promote and improve lymphatic flow. And just here just shows you benefits of lymphatic drainage, which it helps to reduce stress and fatigue. It improves cellulite and stretch marks. It speeds up healing from cold and flus. It helps aid in digestion and scar tissue healing. So like if someone who has had who lymphatic flow would be perfect for is a surgery, total knee replacement, total hip replacement, because they're not moving as much and they're having a lot of swelling in their ankles, knees, whatever, from wherever the surgery was, and in the hip. They're not getting that normal gait pattern. They're not having that pumping action that's returning. So anyone who's had a total hip, total knee, any type of surgery, the lymphatic drainage will help them. It will help fight off infection, reduces water retention, helps with post-exercise recovery. So you're not sore, you're not getting that soreness in the muscles. It helps boost weight loss. So we talked about earlier how it helps flush the fat out of the system. So by doing the lymphatic drainage, that's going to help you improve your weight loss. It will, which is the same thing as up here, improve cellulite and stretch marks. Look at there. Got it on there twice. All right, so we're going to be actually doing a session, well, a half a session today. Do we have any volunteers? Anybody want to? I saw somebody had a little swelling going on. I don't want to point anybody out on this side of the room.
You want them to look at your leg?
I think we're up a pillow.
Yeah.
Okay, you have been voluntold that you are the volunteer. You got to watch who you bring with you to these things. That's what daughters are for. You were going to come up here. We're going to get you on the table. Shirley is going to actually work on your legs. You got it? All right. And so just some of the, Miss Meg, if you don't mind me asking you, you can come up here if you don't mind coming up. And then you can sit here. So some of the things that we've heard from patients with the lymphatic drainage, which is about an hour session, a little less, a little more, but it is about an hour session where we work the entire body. You can have a seat.
Sit on your desk. Yeah. Yep.
There you go. So we do legs, arms, legs, arms, the face, the neck, and even the abdominal area is what we're working in the lymphatic drainage. She gonna use it. She's gonna use it. But some of the results that patient has mentioned that they gotten is clearer in their thoughts and stuff after the lymphatic drainage. Some have said that there's definitely a decrease. So there's a gentleman that comes, he has swelling in his legs, and in the morning, he said, my feet are down in the morning, but when I get up, usually within 10 minutes, they're back. But he says that it's longer before they come back, before they start swelling again, and it's not as bad as it was. Like he's not getting the indention in his socks and things like that. Patients say they feel lighter after the lymphatic. They say they feel like they are going to the bathroom a little bit more regularly after, and just feeling less pain in general. And we have someone who has been doing the lymphatic massages. So we're going to have her come up and share her experience as well. Everybody, welcome back to the floor.
So Shirley has been working with me. I've done 5 sessions with her, 5 weeks in a row. And I had a major surgery. I had a broken clavicle and I had a lot of swelling and puffiness up here. And she has done an amazing job on opening up these lymph nodes. Honestly, I was a little skeptical at first that if it would work or not. And it really has. And I do feel lighter after the after the drainage. Yeah,
Okay.
it's quite amazing. I am going to the bathroom more. But I do just in general, my joints feel better. I've been doing the foot detox too, which is very interesting. It's like a science experiment. But I feel better and you can see what's coming out of your system and
And weight loss.
yeah. And she just told me I've had weight loss. I'm not sure I believe that one,
I
but
can see it and feel it.
but she can tell me when she can rub on your hands and she tells you, oh, you have some sinus blockage. And I sure did. How did you know that? By my hand. It's amazing.
Everything that's every organ in the body is associated with the hands and feet. So you can access all parts of the bodies and organs with the hands and feet.
It's
So I
amazing.
can feel that in the hands and feet.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was amazing, Bess, but I love it. I'm hooked.
Okay.
I'm hooked.
So I'm gonna demonstrate just using the left leg so that you can see the difference between your right leg and your left leg. So I'm gonna treat your left leg. Would that be okay?
Yeah, that's the bad one.
All right, I'm gonna take these off for you.
Don't do that.
He just takes them off.
Oh, okay.
He's
He's
got,
independent.
he's got to wait, put him back
You don't
on.
want to tie them.
Yeah.
Untie them.
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
I know. I'm always being told to tie my shoes. So
Yeah.
I understand. I just leave mine untied.
And I constantly tell her to tie her shoes.
We'll get your shoes
Okay,
on.
so
you're
we're gonna have you
wait
lie
down.
on the table. Put something under your knees. Let me get something for under your. Oh, it's red.
You need something for under your head too. Okay. Do you want to sit back up until we get something for you?
You volunteer, not me.
He was voluntold.
I really think this is gonna be something that would work for you.
I'm telling you.
Well, you never know, Dad.
See, that pain's been there since 40 years.
I know, but I think you have more swelling than you've had before.
Yeah.
That's,
On the top.
yes. That's why.
And the right foot has some swelling.
Some swelling, but not as bad as the left.
Okie dokie.
Okay, you can lay that.
Right under there.
That better? Yeah.
All right, lift those legs for me.
Take it easy on that left leg. I'll be gentle.
Do you mind if I take a picture?
of your legs, of
Can
your
I take a
legs.
picture of your legs? Like a before and after?
Oh, no, you don't have to move.
Are you okay with that?
So my mom tries to massage his feet in the morning too. That's the only reason that she's here, so she can see how this process works.
They're working with something, they took that thing out of my leg
Uh-huh.
when I had that heart operation.
So are you allergic to castor oil or coconut oil?
No.
Okay.
I didn't know where to nothing,
Mhm.
except what my wife thought.
That's the oil that I use.
There is some.
Yeah, this breakdown, what you call it will help with healing with that, the coconut and the castor oil. Those breaks you have in your skin.
You can put it down, you don't have to hold it.
I'm gonna move this down some, so it'll be in the top video. Okay, is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, now relax your leg down. So I'm gonna put some oil, coconut oil and castor oil on your leg to make it easy for me to do the massage, okay? So I'll be going from your foot to what we call the inguinal region, right? So I'm just gonna scoot your pants up just a little bit for me.
Be careful.
I'll be careful. And relax that leg down some. I'm gonna open up the spleen because you know the spleen is one of the major lymph nodes in the body. I'm gonna work some of the swelling off the top of your foot.
I'll put a chair here for you. How you doing?
All right,
She being nice to you?
and one of us is gonna get more on me or her.
So you got those lymph nodes behind your knee, and that's what when she's doing that, she's trying to get at them and open them up.
Do it?
Yeah. So the fluid can flow through.
Better than I used to be.
And so you won't be so, because this was tight when I first started. I couldn't push down on it. Now I can push down on it.
So when she does this, she starts on that leg with me, and then she moves to this leg, and then she starts on your arms. And then goes around and does your neck and your belly. So she opens up all the lymph nodes during the whole process.
Is it painful?
No,
Feels good?
fine.
Fine.
You would always find spots on me.
Mhm. It's like, oh, where's time that?
Oh, yeah. But then she does this and she works it
And
all
see,
out.
this would eventually soften. His legs are rather hard,
Yeah,
but they would eventually soften. The top of the foot is doing better already.
yeah, he's always had swelling in that one leg because of the heart surgery,
Mm-hmm.
but then now he's gotten a lot more of that
It's gone
foot
down into the foot.
more recently.
Yeah.
So we had him put like a compression sock on,
Mm-hmm.
and it's worked for him, but then he felt heavy. Didn't you
Restricted.
feel heavy in your chest?
Because it gets stuck there. That's where the extract, the drainage massage helps, because it gets rid of all of that, all the way up from the foot to the head.
So,
Because it's blocked. So he has blockage. The nodes are blocked up there.
right, that's what I was
So the
figuring,
fluid gets there and it just sits
and has nowhere to go.
and it has nowhere to go. And it's sending the bacteria and viruses and all the what we call the bad guts, leftovers, in other words, sitting there. And it facilitates disease and conditions. So we got to keep that flow moving and a healthier flow. So when you get the lymphatic drainage done, what it does is it helps get better nutrition to the rest of the body. So the rest of the body can function the way it should. Because we either have bacteria, yeast, or virus stuck there. And then we keep this cycle of swelling. It's like a cat chasing its tail. You can relax. Drop it down. I'll handle it. I got it. See how soft that got?
Yeah,
And see this hard part, all of this,
mhm.
in about 6 visits, that should be soft. And like Jamaica was talking about, our diet helps, like eating berries, melons, especially watermelon.
That's the one melon he doesn't eat.
That's the one he.
Or honeydew, or
No.
you don't like melons? Okay, let's stick with the berries. Blueberries, blackberries, strawberries.
Because they have
Okay.
antioxidants in them, that's
Yeah,
part of it.
yeah, yeah. And so if you look at this one is really trying to weep.
Well, he has a cancer spot. That he's just
Oh,
had
right there,
treated.
yeah.
Yeah. And castor oil is a really good conditioner for the skin. It helps fight inflammation, it helps soften the skin. So that's why we use the castor oil and the coconut oil, because the coconut oil has so many properties that it does to help facilitate
And you just
healing.
mix the two together.
Right, right. Did you want me to do the other leg?
Whatever you're doing,
You might as well.
So how does this foot feel? Does it feel looser?
yeah.
You can relax. I can move it. So you have some bleeding coming from.
Oh, he had bleeding
my
from
arm.
there, and
Oh, okay. So
I questioned it
this
too.
is a good, castor oil is a good conditioner for your skin.
So when you said you had heart stuff, do you have a leg that's swollen too? No.
Do you do a lot of walking?
I try to get a half a mile in a day, sometimes more.
That'll
That's
do it.
good.
More further than I do.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. You can
And
relax
I-
your leg good.
I had like,
I wanted Jamaica to take a picture of the lake before I started.
20 years ago, I had the Widowmaker.
Oh.
I was in the hospital and they thought I didn't think I was having a heart attack, but I did. They put a stent in, but it didn't work.
Oh.
So the next day, as I was in the hospital, they had me get up and walk around. That's when I had this Widowmaker thing.
Wow.
And they put 2 more stents in. I keep on getting stents.
Yes, so does he. So does he.
You should try a lymphatic package, at least 6. And see
Then I
how
got the
often you need
defibrillator,
another splint.
pacemaker, I got all.
Oh, you got
Splint,
it.
I mean, splint.
Yeah, he never went that route, but
Well, they're
ever since
saying,
they took veins out of their
they're
leg
saying that
and put in his
his
heart, he's always had them.
needing to be
Oh, so
replaced.
they didn't
Yeah.
take nothing out.
Yeah.
I just had,
But
And that's because
I'm on my-
the pressure. Because
Defibrillator
there's, so
pacemaker.
much pressure
Really?
in the body. It only takes
they
5 grams
they
of
last
virus
10 years.
to make a change in the body. And that's just like putting a nickel in the back of
Yeah,
your
I didn't
hand.
know about that.
So can you imagine what all of that fluid is doing to the heart?
sure, sure.
But I couldn't do my job no more, they said.
Right. Right.
And his right foot has not been swollen like that.
No, but you know what?
I
It's
go to
hard.
VA a lot.
It's just,
The leg part is hard.
I'm a veteran, I get.
And it's getting-
acupuncture and physical therapy.
This one is a little worse, but now,
I'm glad to hear that.
see how loose that is now?
See a veteran?
No.
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 Yeah, they're real, but. And I like to, massage it.
Oh, I wanted you just to do the one first.
Yeah, well.
So I did.
You
Okay,
know
we,
what?
so you can see the difference in the color, because his color is even different. Now he's getting more blood flow in the left than the right.
Like when I go to the doctor, the first thing I look at is my leg.
Yeah. Yeah.
but
Come to the top of the
he
foot.
goes to see his cardiologist.
But I was in
You know,
sports.
look at my foot. They're not concerned.
I golf.
No, because you keep coming back. That will keep you coming
You
back.
keep.
And then my hip went up. I was
Like going to the
77.
pharmacy and getting another dose of pills.
So you see the difference in this coloration now?
Back to bowl.
Yeah, he's,
Yeah.
I just got a new hip. They wouldn't give me a hip because of my heart,
Yeah.
but the one back is just.
Let's
That
do it.
you get it. Old. We got so many things that, well, it's the ad, it's 95%, let's go.
Yeah, right? Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
So that was about a year.
Do you guys have any more questions that are on Zoom?
You're getting a workout.
Oh, she does.
This is my upper body exercise.
Can you flash a screen shot of the exercises, the
Yeah, I
lymphatic?
will actually
Where they,
try to send you an email. If you want to put your email in the chat, I'll send you an email of the entire webinar.
you know, since they pay.
And then that
Thank
way
you.
you can go back over and see it.
I started coming here for my shoulder.
And you are
I
welcome.
haven't. And then talked me into this one and I did it and I love it.
All right, all right.
How long you been doing?
Ladies,
Thank you so much.
You're
This is-
welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. If you know of anybody who could benefit from lymphatic massage or you yourself, give us a call. We do have some specials that we're doing, packages, buy 5, get 1 free. And if you do the buy 5, get 1 free, you also will also throw in the vibration board and a foot detox. And that is good until next Saturday. So you'd have to purchase the package by next Saturday if you want to do that. We also have
Sister that lost
um
all the children
3
from diabetes.
more discount. I don't know what that price is. Hold on.
Yeah. She's just getting back up on her feet now.
Okay, so yes, it's buy 1, get 1 free. And then we have buy 3 and you get 1 free vibration and detox. Or so those are the 2 specials that we have for the lymphatic drainage.
I do.
And then I'll also email you the picture of the before and after of what she's doing too.
Oh, great. That'd be good to see. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you.
See
Have
you
a
guys
good
later.
weekend.
Thank you for joining us.
In the treatment.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
It's like just concentrate on the legs.